Hi guys, it's me Sandy. I am the owner and the maker of every single tumbler that you see on this page. First of all, today is a very special day for most people. So happy Valentine's Day! My husband's taking me on a trip. We have a nice little cabin and there's a balcony. It's gonna be so much fun. But I am not going to let my YouTube channel go without a video. So here I am. Hey guys, I just want to real quick just thank everybody again for subscribing, for liking my channel, for commenting. It's so interesting to see how I'm growing. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. I have something very special for you today, hence my scarf. This is going to be the outfit for my road trip. We're going to take about an hour and a half road trip. It's not very far. But this is going to be my outfit, and then I'm going to throw on some cowboy boots because it's really cold out and I am a flip-flop wearing lady. So that is unacceptable in freezing cold weather. Anyways, enough with the jibber jabber. Let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Alright guys, so I started off with a black spray painted cup. You need Mod Podge and a paintbrush. That is a paintbrush that I'm using. And I am just filling around, making sure that it wraps all the way around, and I'm going to cut it.
Why am I lost in a loveless fantasy when somebody real is waiting out there for me? Why am I looking at you? I've enjoyed the years I've wasted, but the time has come.
This part does not need to be perfect. This is actually a handkerchief that I got from, what is it? Hobby Lobby. It was 99 cents, and I can make 2 cups with it, believe it or not. And so I just give it a little swirl just to make sure that it is fitting, and Mod Podge the heck out of the whole cup. You're gonna want a thick, even coat of Mod Podge. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want it to be thick so that way the fabric will stick to it. You guys, when this video starts like getting kind of boring, I have to tell you that I am in freezing cold weather. It's so cold, and we're basically in a tree house that was made in the 70s, I think 60s or 70s, and all we have to keep us warm is one fire pit. That is it. Oh my god, you people, I am freezing my hiney off. Okay, so right here I'm just going in more with Mod Podge, and the fabric is going to overlap. It is, and I'll show you what I do here to kind of make it seamless. Kinda. I wasn't expecting such a big gap, but again, you kind of make it work, you know what I mean? So you can see right there where the Mod Podge is, and you can also fill the seam too. Before I do anything, I just want this first layer of Mod Podge to dry. It takes about 15 minutes or so. Right now, I can't even feel my hands. Like, while I'm doing this voiceover, I can't feel my hands. It is freezing. But you can see here, I'm going to go in with my razor, with my, what is it called? So you can see here, I go in with my razor, and I'm just filling for the seam. And that is where I am going to cut. I know I've seen this done in other YouTube videos that I've watched, But this is just the way that I do it. So it's not perfect. You'll see. You see that gap? Yeah, that's not supposed to be there. But again, I make it work. I try to cut it as straight as I can. I pull all the strings off and I push it down. I just could not believe that this handkerchief was $1. And then to top it off, it was 40% off. I should have bought more, but I'm not greedy. I didn't want too many of these, so I just got one. But it can make two. So I got two for the price of one, basically. Or, well, for half the price of one. And right now, basically, I'm just flattening it down. Look how cute it looks. Oh my gosh. Okay, so from here on out, I'm going to keep going in. I don't worry about cutting the edges of the fabric just yet. I can feel where the cup ends and where it begins. So again, I'm going to go in with Mod Podge and my paintbrush about maybe 5 times. Just to be sure. So yeah, back to this cabin. It is more like a treehouse on the ground. It has a lot, you can kind of feel the energy in this house. How old it is. You can just tell it's been lived in, and there have been so many memories in this house. It's amazing. It's so amazing. I wish I can show you guys, but there's records, like old school records that we're listening to right now, and it is awesome. I'm digging everything about this house, minus the fact that the only thing to keep us warm is one fireplace. So anyways, back to the tumbler. I keep going back and forth with a heavy to a light hand of Mod Podge, just over and over and over. Just make sure that you coat it very well and try to make it not thick in certain places. Make it kind of thick, kind of not thick. You just want a good coat, just like that. So I'm letting you guys know here, so far that is 3 times that I have Mod Podged this cup. This cutter right here in the shape of a heart, it has a razor blade on it. You can add washers to it depending on how high you want the cut to be. But yeah, so what you do is you get your cup and you push it against the razor, and it cuts it perfectly. Look, it's so satisfying. But unfortunately, it also did take off the color. So that's kind of a bummer, but I'll show you later how I fix it. So now I'm going to turn my cup upside down, and I'm going to cut the fabric off the same way I did on the bottom of the cup. I don't know why, but this is so satisfying. And again, it took off the color that I spray painted it originally, but that's fine. You'll see later how I fix it. And guess what? Now you do a 4th coat of Mod Podge. You can get on the You can get on the middle part, it's fine. You just want to make sure that when the crease of the cup, like right there, you just want to make sure that there is a heavy amount of Mod Podge there. Just, you know, I'll cut it off later, but you just want to make sure that the fabric stays down. So this is the 4th coat of Mod Podge so far. I don't like Mod Podge, but when it comes to fabric and cups, it does the trick, and it's quick. You want to make sure that you go in right there at the edge and still in the edges of the fabric. See, you have to make sure that there is a thick enough coat and let that dry for, I don't know, 15 minutes. So right here, I taped it off. I lined it up perfectly, and now I am just going to go in with my razor, and I'm going to cut off the Mod Podge very close to the line. I'm just going to cut off the Mod Podge, all of it, because you don't want it to look clumpy. You just want to take all the Mod Podge off right there. And I also taped it off. The main reason why I taped it off is because we're going to go back in with that black. I don't know if it was black or if it was brown, but I'm going to go back in with the same color paint that I used from the beginning. Alright, so this is her on the spinner, and I decided the seam I did not like. So I had a strip of bling, and I just cut the strip of bling right there to not hide it, but just to, you know, hey, it's there, might as well make the most of it. You know what I mean? It looks pretty. I like it. I'm gonna go in first with this coat of epoxy. I just want to do a regular amount of epoxy, bring it down to the bottom, and let that spin overnight. You can let it spin for 8 hours, take it off, but in my case, I let it spin overnight. You know, the same old Sandy. Okay, so while this is spinning and I'm epoxying, this place that we're at right now, the shower is outside, and you can tell it was made, he said, in the 70s, so you can tell that there's a bunch of naked chicks probably partying. There's a hot tub, there's lights. I don't know about taking a shower outside. It's freezing. It's so cold, but so here I am going in with my heat gun to get the epoxy flowing. Same story, different cup. And I'm sorry guys, I don't record the second part of me epoxying this, but here she is in all her glory. Woo! And I debated about putting glitter on it, but I thought I'd just keep it the way it was. It's so pretty. Look at that seam. So up next is our cabin. Unfortunately, we went when it was really cold and rainy out, but I was able to step out the next morning during the somewhat of a sunlight. And this is the most interesting part, I think, of the entire place. This is my dream. One day I want to have a mini school bus and I want to gut it all out, and I just want to make it into, you know, just a traveling school bus. I think that would be so cool to travel the world. Look, a shower. Why would someone need a shower? That's so funny. But yay, it was the 70s, so I know there's a bunch of memories in here.
I'm gonna stop looking at you. Her alarm goes off and she gets up to watch the morning news. Doesn't work no more, but tells a lot of stories about youth. Drinks more lately, ain't got pills and many different.
Okay, so now I'm making my way to the cabin. This cabin is not the prettiest on the outside, but I know this cabin has so many memories. There were so many nooks and crannies, and it was beautiful inside, you guys. I mean, it looks like the outside as it doesn't as the inside, but it was, God, I wish I was just there during this time so I can party. So I wanted to show you guys real quick. This right here is the shower. I think I'm going to show you real quick. No, yeah, I do show you the shower first. Okay, so that's the shower. You turn around, and right there underneath is a hot tub. A hot tub. It was beautiful. It was so stinking beautiful. It was a nice tree house that was on the ground. And I wasn't about to walk my fat hiney over, but I zoom in and you can see that that was once a very nice teepee. So, you know, a lot of things went down in that teepee. So this is it. Thanks for looking at my cabin. Bye, guys. And I'm kind of sad. This video is all over. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing as always. I enjoy making these videos, so thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys. Love you.